At the funeral, Goodie, Caldovino, brings in a blue, horseshoe-shaped wreath of flowers. "He wasn't a *king jockey, you idiot," Dwight chides. Goodie replies that it was all they had, but the big issue was that Armand, Casella, was doing AA, and could run his mouth on the crew's new endeavor. They're concerned because the New York families might learn of the new distillery endeavor, especially now that Quiet Ray, James Russo, has staked his claim and clearly wants a cut of Dwight's Tulsa adventures. Margaret, Delany, enters, takes Dwight's arm, and the pair moves to the casket to pay their respects. Dwight, the general, gets unnerved at the casket. "What?" she asks. "Since I saw my brother in the box, it's hard for me to get close," he says. "Maybe it's subconscious." "I get it," she replies, before the Dunmires walk in. "The ball's on this guy," he says, before Dwight approaches. "Tough way to go out," Dwight tells Jeremiah, recounting how it hurts to burn a finger. "Imagine your whole body." "Manfredi, right?" Jeremiah asks, confirming he knows who Dwight is. "I concur, it is a genuine tragedy." "I heard you and their family were pretty tight," Dwight replies. "Close." "That's not your concern," Jeremiah says in the standoff. "No, but you are," Dwight replies, but Jeremiah leans in to whisper, "I'm not the type of man that you want to *ck with." "We have that in common," Dwight says, smiling, "and if you think you're gonna do to me what you did to your friend over there, it's gonna be really *king difficult." Jeremiah offers to pay Dwight 3 times what he paid on the distillery, but Dwight turns him down. Cleo enters, distraught to see the Dunmires at the funeral. "Get out of here, leave," she says, attacking Cole. "I know it was you, you bastard." Cole tries to talk her down, and Mitch sends him to the floor, yelling, "Don't *king touch her." Cole gets up and threatens Mitch, but the latter leaves with Cleo and the crew. Back at home, Dwight is cooking breakfast, cigar in mouth, with his sister Joanne, Annabellos Iora, over. He asks about Dunmire, and she notes she found the title of the distillery. "This guy hasn't made a profit in 10 years, she says, and Dwight notes that he didn't have a distributor, making it illegal to sell. Loads of product he paid for, lots of new enemies, no way to make money. What to do?" She muses that they could take Jeremiah's offer and build their own distillery, but Dwight shuts it down. He explains that the offer came after I insulted the hell out of him, so it tells me it's got to be worth more. Cut to Jeremiah and crew with Cleo at the old Montague home. She says insurance won't pay, and the inspector's blaming it on a log that rolled out of the fireplace. Dunmire has everyone in his pocket, from the said inspector to the governor. Dwight asks her about Dunmire. "I don't think he cared about buying the distillery, but he was willing to pay 3 times the amount," he notes. "Do you know something we don't know?" Cleo takes Dwight and crew to a crypt, or what looks like one. Inside aren't bodies, but barrels. "My dad's 50 years old. Came of age this spring. 50-year-old bourbon, made by a master distiller." Dwight asks, "It doesn't get any rarer than this." Theo made the batch with his father and grandfather, making it a true testament to the family's lineage. "The vintage is bit of a legend in these parts," she says, and Dunmire suspected it existed, he just couldn't find it. She explains she only found out when she received the will. Dwight thinks aloud about how a 50-year-old bourbon can hit $5,000 a bottle, and with 200 barrels, 150 bottles in a barrel, that booze crypt is worth $150 million.